really kind of evokes a feeling of family and community. And I think that's why it's so attractive to young families and why it's attractive to us to develop not only single-family homes, but also apartment complexes and maybe even condominiums.
Just to recap on Tempe, the area that we're most interested in is 85226, which is 226, which is centrally located to downtown Tempe, where my brother talked about Mill Avenue. Tempe Town Lake is at ASU Stadium, and things as such. Next, we'll go to another place that we're very excited about, or at least I know I'm very excited about, is Glendale, Arizona. This area right here is a new area that's developing now currently. It actually is home now to not only the Coyotes, as well as the Arizona Cardinals, which is our
hockey and football teams, our professional hockey and football teams.
Absolutely. The newly University of Phoenix Stadium is actually where they're housing 2008 Super Bowl, which is going to be an awesome opportunity for marketing as well as rolling out Trademark Arizona, which I feel is going to be an astronomical event. Because Super Bowls, get a lot of people coming to your city, your area, want to see what it's all about and whatnot. And that's actually an opportunity for Trademark Arizona to be able to show what Arizona community is really about.
And I think, Glendale, the city has done an awesome job of just master planning and developing its growth and controlling its growth. That's one of the most important things, because out here you get a lot of urban sprawl where the heart of the city tries to catch up to the outskirts. And in Glendale, they're building an economic epicenter, if you will, and really doing it right. You have a spur of growth commercially. There's a lot of hotel construction. I'll tell you, every single one of these hotels, there's maybe 20, 23 hotels. None of them are done being constructed, but they're all booked full because the Super Bowl will be in Glendale this year. And as my brother said, that's going to be an awesome, just amazing marketing platform for Trademark rollout. If we have 200,000 visitors from all over coming here and falling in love with the weather and what we have to offer for tourism and sporting events and golfing.
Absolutely.
They're going to want to come back. They might want a vacation home. They might want to relocate. They might want a home. And if they have a flyer where they can call and find out what type of properties we have available, it can only be good for us. So I think that we really need to focus on that. And I know that we know that you have 13 months for your whole vision to become a reality, but you only have till February to get it in line so that we can be prepared for the Super Bowl event. But that's one of the biggest reasons we're most excited about that, is because the city's really doing a good job to control the growth and develop an economic center, which is going to allow a lot of new jobs and a lot of people to come in who are going to bring their families, because this is going to be an area that you're going to want to be in addition to the marketing aspect of the area.
It definitely is a commercial area. There's a new Westgate Mall that's going in there that's just opened up here recently, and they're still expanding it, and everything there is supposed to be built out by the time of the Super Bowl. This area actually, I think, will lend itself to single-family residences, because there's a lot of older homes in this area that, like Tempe, in a lot of sense, it needs just a little bit of aesthetics that will bring it up to standards and whatnot. It also has all the commercial development, I think, which is a heck of an opportunity here. The areas of interest that we're interested in this area, as far as zip codes go, are 85304, 85305, 85306, and 85307.
And then one quick note, I know we spent a lot of time in this area. One quick note is that when we say commercial growth, we mean more lifestyle centers and retail centers, not industrial centers. We're talking about the type of commercial growth that attracts people to the area. So
absolutely. And the next area that we're going to touch on is the downtown Biltmore area, which my brother knows heavily about because of the simple fact that he works down there. So I'll let you go ahead and
talk about it. The reason I like the Biltmore area so much is because, well, one, it's located on Camelback Road, which is kind of the employment corridor in Phoenix. There's a lot of upscale offices, and it actually is the highest office rent district in Phoenix. So you get a lot of young professionals that are coming fresh out of school. They're making really good money, have good professions, they have their heads on straight, and they want a home, and they want something that is centrally located, something where if they want to go do nightlife in the bar scene, they're close to that. If they want to do shopping, they're close to that. They want to go downtown, a lot of the historic jazz spots and just that awesome personality and character that lies down there, they're close to that as well as a walk up right up the street from their job. And that's what the Biltmore has to offer. It's a really prominent area. Everybody knows the name. Everybody wants to be there. And in the area, you have a lot of pockets where you have a really nice neighborhood, and then a neighborhood that's just not quite there. It really needs a push. And I know me and my brother, we drive around from time to time, even if we don't see, regardless of the MLS listings, we drive around and try to find properties and just see, what we might like to do, and we check out new areas that we think are up and coming. And we were driving around this area recently, and we saw a home that looked
actually looked like it was vacant.
It looked like it was vacant, and we went up and we were going through the paperwork that was on the house, and there's actually an initiative by the city for this whole area, the Biltmore area, to really to give it that push it needs to become a prominent area. They're giving incentives to fix up the area. They're holding neighborhood council meetings and all this stuff, and it's really good to know. It's kind of promising, and it really makes me want to get into the area, leave it a little bit more to know that you already have the city behind you. So I mean, that's half the battle there. But
one thing I do like about that Biltmore area is, with the fact that the city has these initiatives and opportunities there, that it gives an opportunity for Trademark to be put on that national platform where they're being involved in actual community development. As I said in the beginning when we did our intro, that one of the big things we wanted to see as far as Trademark Arizona was that Trademark Arizona become a community asset, and I think that this area definitely lends itself to Trademark becoming that. The areas of interest that I know that as far as terms of zip code, I believe are 85016, 85017, as well as 85018. Lastly, the last area we want to talk about and we'll move to is Scottsdale, Arizona, which is definitely, it's a more upscale, promising area in the terms that there's a lot of more mature age folks there. There's a lot of opportunity there in terms of custom homes that are being developed, as well as there's some new commercial development, as well as Scottsdale hosts a lot of nightlife and excitement. Matter of fact, I was there last night hanging out, and it was definitely a great opportunity. Didn't run into him, but it was a good opportunity anyway to hang out. Scottsdale also is home to where the FBR Open is, which is another event that we have here. It's the PGA FBR Open, which is going to be around the same time as the Super Bowl. So again, these are just fantastic opportunities for Trademark Arizona to roll out on a commercial and residential level, as well as
the FBR Open is just huge. It's a stop on the PGA Tour. Last year we got to watch awesome golfers like Vijay Singh have an awesome time. There's tons of people that come. It's another one of the marketing platforms that we could really take advantage of, and I think we need to take advantage of. So I also wanted you to keep that in mind when you're picking your first area partners, because we're limited with time for that. But in addition to that, Scottsdale is kind of the bougie area. It's really upscale. There's a lot of money. All the high-end retail is there. All the high-end condominiums. My company actually just got done constructing a few projects there, and these are the type of projects where they're going for $7 million a unit. So it's the high-end area. The good thing about this area is that the property values maintain their integrity. They don't really fluctuate the same way that they do across the nation. It's almost that they go to their own rules, the beat of their own drum. These areas maintain their value, and it's very attractive. So I don't know if there's anything else you want to say about the Scottsdale area.
Actually, I think just Scottsdale just lends itself to a lot of young professionals, because there are a lot of young professionals are looking for their homes there in that area. The zip codes that we want to focus on in that area: 85250, 85251, 85254, and 85255. Richard, we just want to let you know in closing remarks is that we strongly feel that Arizona should be one of your first areas that you choose for, just for the simple fact that we have a lot of diversity and opportunity here in Phoenix for commercial and residential development. In addition, there's we got three major venues that are coming here. We got the Super Bowl, the FBR Open, as well as the Fiesta Bowl. My brother Danny and I are very eager and excited, as again, my name is AKA Mr. Persistent, so we're ready to get this thing rolling, ready to get back to Charleston, South Carolina in 2 years, or 13 months, I believe is what he said, to see the actual success of Trademark rolled out across the country. We're signing out here. We want to thank everybody for taking time to watch us and learn a little bit about us.
And one quick note before we go. Regardless if you do or do not pick us as one of the first 10, I still think that this marketing platform that we're going to be given this year really needs to be taken advantage of, and we'd love to help you, and I'm sure the other members across Arizona that have been interested in your vision as well will team with us to go ahead and start marketing Trademark, so that when you do pick your Arizona partner, we're ready to hit the ground, the wheels to the tire, just take off, hit the ground running. So with that, I just want to thank you as well, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you and share some of our views and our knowledge on the area, and kind of just let you know how we can help you, with your vision, and I hope to say our vision pretty soon.
Absolutely. Take care. God bless.
Hey, hi Ginger. Hi Don.
John and Richard. See you guys later. Bye.